Well, with these sun-filled days comes a somber warning from a Minneapolis single dad.
Yeah, keep a close eye on your skin, as melanoma can often begin unnoticed and spread very quickly. Fox 9's Rob Olson joining us now with the story of an emotional fight to beat the odds and provide for his young son. Rob.
Yeah, Steve Graham here, I tell you what, can tell you how quickly that melanoma can spread and how terrible it can be to fight. You know, he's doing his very best to remain upbeat, doing all he can to give his body the best chance because he's got a big fight ahead of him, while his friends are hoping to raise money, both for that expensive fight ahead, but to secure the future of Steve's young son.
The prognosis for stage 4 melanoma just is not good, but there's always hope.
Steve Graham is a 39-year-old single father whose son Harrison will be 3 this fall, and he plans to do everything humanly possible to be there for him as long as possible.
When I get lost in my thoughts, that's where it goes. You know, I think about, well, what if when he's in 2nd grade, is he going to have friends? Is he not going to have friends? And who's going to teach him how to throw a football and stuff like that? That hurts to think about.
In the fall of 2020, Steve had a suspicious mole removed from his back, found to be melanoma. Doctors took more skin and sentinel nodes and gave him good news.
They tested that and they said everything's good. Came back negative. We found no trace of melanoma in either of the sentinel nodes that we pulled out of you.
Then this spring removed a lump from his back and found the melanoma had spread, including to his liver. This month, Steve had the first of 4 planned immunotherapy treatments at $50,000 apiece, covered by insurance, but not entirely. But Steve is ready to do anything.
But you don't know what bill you're going to wind up with.
No, and I don't even want to look at it. I don't want to look at it. I got a 3-year-old son that I need to secure, and my mom.
His friends have begun a GoFundMe page, knowing that Steve's medical bills will grow as he prolongs his life and works hard to save it. Steve worries, though, about Harrison's future, wants a college fund in place, and wants to make sure that if he can't beat this, there is money there to help raise him.
Another thing that I struggle with is how will he process that when he is able to understand why, you know, like his dad's sick or why his dad isn't around is, yeah, that's the hardest thing.
Yeah, that's tough. And he pointed to all the people enjoying the sun. You know, vitamin D is important, but taking care of your skin is important too. And can easily burn with sunscreen on. Steve is hoping to find some clinical trials he can take part in now, in addition to the immunotherapy, to be around for Harrison as long as possible. But he reminds everybody to wear that sunscreen, watch for the moles that might be changing appearance. He told me, you know, we all think we are invincible until we're not. Back to you.
So true.
Thanks, Rob. So much courage for him to share his story and be so vulnerable. We appreciate it.